Hey, this is KG Sports, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Guys like entertaining channels, and I don't try to promote drama. Some people will look at it drama. Some people will just look at it as the facts and reality. And a lot of what drama is, it is reality with certain people and how they present it. But go check out Hot Facts with Robert Reese. He has a really entertaining channel. Is very professional at what he does. You'll get a lot of good info and a lot of good laughs out of it to really make you see in the world how some people hide behind a computer screen, want to talk trash about others with complete false realities. But he is the type of guy that will bring reality and truth to his live streams, and he shuts a lot of people down. I mean, he shuts them down quick. But
Hi, you are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Brother.
Yes, because Robert Reese is Hot Facts. Hot Facts is the official news station of the gig economy. I say that everybody knows that. He's the official news station of the gig economy. He does all genres. He does delivery, food, he does real life, he does music, he does social stuff, he does government, political, conversation. So for Robert Reese to be on this live stream, to me, it's major. It's major to me because this guy is somebody who would take, like you said, images and everything you do from your channel. And he has a much broader audience than I got. I mean, this dude, Robert Reese, is running 2-3 million views on shit all the time. The dude's his shorts go viral nonstop. No matter where he touches stuff on Facebook, Instagram, he touches stuff on TikTok. Whatever he touches is going to go nuts. So when I tell you, when you take pictures of the faces of these people fighting for this money, somebody who's upset that they got to move out of their apartment because of Uber and Lyft screwed them over, Robert Reese would take that and run with it. And then
DoorDash app and notices the gig machine cherry picker has priority access, excluding him from potential gigs. Gig machine rides around the city of St. Louis, searching for Pedro at various food establishments. Finally, gig machine spots Pedro at Jet's Pizza and rolls up to him with a determined expression on his face. Pedro raises his hands in defense, realizing the gig machine is there to confront him about the priority access issue. Pedro takes a step back and tries to defuse the situation by explaining his side of the story. Gig Machine listens attentively, but still expresses his frustration about the situation, seeking a resolution.
Yo, you put me in my place? That's what you're saying, online? Put me in my place? That's what you're saying? What you want to do, bro? You think you're the only one opportunist? Stop playing with me, dog! Stop it!
Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. We got a great one. It's gonna happen in just a little bit. Just waiting on my main man. Daddy duty, people. You got to make sure that the kids are all good. We're gonna go ahead and make sure that's all the way there to make sure it happens. So while that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and get this for the dashing investor really quick. So yes, the dashing investor does have a twin. There it is right there for you there, people. So while we are going to go ahead and wait until this comes in, I want to say what's up to Jeremy James right there. What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy James, what's up? What's up to everybody else there? Tommy's in the house. What's up, Tommy? What's up? Dashing with John's in the house. He's up in here. My wife is in the house. You already know that we dashing hard, and we got Sam Lee in the house. Sam Lee is in the house. He said, finally. Sam Lee said, finally. Yes, Sam, it is here. It is here. You are right, Sam Lee. A lot of people have been waiting for this one here. You guys have all seen The King of St. Louis. You guys have all seen that docudrama series right there. That is a great docudrama series right there. Tommy's in the house right there. Now, if you guys don't know about Tommy, go make sure that you bring Chucky back up to the light. Let's get Chucky back up to the light. That's Tommy right there, people. But created the King of St. Louis docudrama series off of what was going on, and we've gotten a lot of great rapport from that series there. A lot of people have been telling me that they like the way it's going down. A lot of people like the way on how I put it together and everything else like that. So did a great job there, but I would like to say that that series would not be possible if it was not made by the two gentlemen that did not come together for a collaboration, and they actually made one that people actually paid attention to, and it put the Gig Machine, No Bumper TV, it put him on the map as far as someone that's out there. And we have seen his grind. He's really out there grinding, and it did put another gig tuber or someone who wants to go ahead and get a channel on the map. So with that being said, with him going through all of that with Pedro DoorDash Santiago, it like made that, it validated him in a way. And I'll tell you why. I came along the same way. When you can go against someone that everyone thinks is a superpower and you hold your own, there is something there that we need to be listening to, because it's something that we may be able to learn from. And he absolutely did that. Another thing that he did not waste any opportunities on, okay? He did not miss any opportunities on trying to go at people and pick shots, but knowing how to do it in the right way. There have been many people that have came at Pedro DoorDash Santiago, at Hannibal, at Bentley, at Your Driver Mike, at Dashing Trader, at HotFacts, at The Amazing Hustler, and they have not been able to come at us in a certain way, but people still come at you in that way. When you can go back and forth with someone and give an expertise on it, that is what's going to make someone else watch. Many have failed. Many have gone to the graveyard because of all of us. You can throw in Cars and Cribs, throw Cars and Cribs in there. He really don't answer nothing right now. Even the Gig Geezer don't answer anything at all. So to be able to go back and forth with someone that has, I don't care if your following is not as large as someone else, but if those people watch what you do, then if someone knows that they're watching, then it's all a great thing. And that's what he did. From everyone else that failed, he succeeded at he went at Pedro, who is the poster boy. Okay. He went at Hot Facts as the official news channel. So if I was going to look at how someone is going to get down with a business plan, how do I attack it? I attack the face and I go to the news source. Whoever does not do that, you are doing it backwards. Because I'll tell you, from all the information that goes in from the face and the news source, it's a lot of real good information going in there. So other people will watch, especially the people who say they sit on the top. That is what you got to understand. People, this interview and the dialogue and the back and forth with this gentleman took forever. When I tell you guys that when you know what you are and you know what you do, you go fight and get what you got to get, because it can help anybody else out there. I told you guys that when I first started doing interviews, okay, I got turned down. It's like a sales job. You get turned down nonstop. How many subs do you have? How many views do you have? I got turned down a lot. Turned down a lot. But the ones who go through understand the process. That's part of the game. This situation here, I have to look at the whole picture. The whole picture. my man is doing this, and this, and now the news catches wind of him. He now has to try to put the news in to how it's all going in to where we can go ahead and do. People, I'm talking about from back and forths to giving real game and information and knowledge to bagging on each other to everything. It took a long time. And when you know that you want to get something done, you go work for it. Okay, you go work for it. And I'm not going to say anything. I'll ask him when he gets up here. I'll ask him, and he can answer for himself, because that's what we do here on Hot Facts. You answer for yourself. I went ahead to do something for the rest of you guys while we are, because he told me at the 15 mark to the 30 mark, because he has to make sure he can get the kids to sleep, because he is a dad. I got a riddle. Yeah. I don't advocate for working long hours, but I do respect the bumper's hustle. And that's all it is right there. I got something on my chest before I give this riddle out for you guys to go ahead and do for some brain work. I got something I got to get off my chest from whatever else it is out there. And you are fundraising. No one should feel that they cannot fundraise for anyone, especially family members. If someone in the gig space passed away right now and someone said, hey, I'm in charge of this to go ahead and help out towards whatever, because you never know what's going to happen and what you got to help out with, a lot of people would donate to that because it's a local driver and everything, and it was bad. We've seen it on the news. We've seen it happen. Okay? We've seen it happen. And people help people out. And I was put in a situation yesterday, and someone asked me, and this came from someone who donated, two people that donated to my mom's passing, and only these two people are someone saying something like this. Someone was asking me about, because I am a part of the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. So not only do I get AdSense, I get ASCAP, which is my royalties, and they come out throughout the quarters on when they come, and then you get paid. Someone asked me, well, if you're doing all this and you have another stream of income that you use for yourself, why did you ask for help? I want to just clear this up so nobody else out there feels like they cannot help family, friends, or anyone else who is out there. When my son passed, I did a GoFundMe. I have a GoFundMe for here, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. And it says exactly what it's for: production and promotion and everything for the channel. Before my mom passed, my mom and my dad talked to me, just and my family, like they did all the rest of us. And they said that we don't want no one to even start anything like that, because my mom, all the way until she went, she's above everybody else. That's how she puts herself up there. She's from segregation and all that. I don't want people to look down on me when, first of all, my dad served. Everything like that was all the way good. But there's other things that come into place. I specifically said in my 7 minutes, and I did my thing, I specifically said, my dad's in the service, all the other stuff is done there. I said, whoever wants to help out my dad's gonna be without my mom. And he's been with my mom ever since before I was here, 50 years. Okay. People donated because I explained how it would help my dad out. People donated. And I also gave thanks to all those people who donated. Okay. I gave thanks. Someone asked me, why would I come online with a community that I am in to let them know what's going on, to say, if anyone can help, please, this is the way. That's what I did. Rideshare Lisa said, yes, you did. She was someone. Rideshare Lisa, my wife said thank you. My family said thank you. We all said thank you. Rideshare Lisa was one that did that. And I gave thanks to everyone that did. And I reiterated to Cray Cray Nay, because Cray Cray did it also. Okay. No one should feel like you should not be able to fundraise to help someone out. That is something going out to where other people will watch, and it's hateful. It's hateful. It was also said last night that I told people that I wish your kids would pass from a certain individual. Never did that come out of my mouth. I said, I hope you guys don't have to go through any of this. And I hope, and I said individually, these people do not pass. That's what I said. That's what I said. They even tried to say, when people can just go and just click live and click on someone's thing, he was saying these things. So if someone hears it, that's what they know about me. And it's false. I asked the other gentleman, name one thing that I'm doing about what he says, and he was quiet. Both these gentlemen donated. I asked them, if you guys feel this way, why would you donate and help? Tommy said, by the way, Robert, I heard you had my back against those other guys, and I want to say thank you. Yeah, Tommy, I did, man. Yeah, Tommy, I did. Yeah, Tommy, I did that. Yeah, Tommy, I did that. But anybody out there, don't you guys know when like motorcycle clubs, the Elk Lodge, Boy Scout, Girl Scouts, whatever, they fundraise and raise money. The Girl Scouts sell cookies. The people go, and that's what they do. You can fundraise. The sports teams in school, the athletes, you tell them to go sell candy and stuff. Go sell these cards that give the people discounts in the places that they go shop from. They actually use that card when they order from DoorDash and all the stuff that we do. They have to go out there and do that. They got to sell candy and all that stuff, man. You can fundraise anything. I was a professional fundraiser for Help Me See, Cal Fund International, World Wildlife Foundation, the one in San Francisco with the food, where they're sending everyone all the food that's already packaged. It was healthy something with the packaged food. I had whole teams. I get people to help donate and do all that. You fundraise any way you can. So I want people to understand out there. Even if someone says we don't want you to, you can still do it secretly and then say, hey, I still want to help fundraise for you, even though you told me no here. You don't know what that'll do for someone. You don't know what it'll do. You don't know what that will do for someone. So if people are agreeing that people can't fundraise, especially when it's a loved one and you want to help the other loved one out, because we all know how the military works with the VA and going to get this and that. You can't even go all the time. But if you got something there that can make them say, yes, go right now, you raise the funds for it. That's what you raise it for. So anyone out there, don't let no one out there say you cannot raise funds for anyone you love. That's all I got to say about that. If that was a good message there, put a 1 in the chat. That's all I got to say. Now, while I'm waiting on the gig machine here, people, I'm just gonna we're gonna go until he's ready. I want to give you guys a riddle right now. The question is, okay, what can you never answer yes to? The question, not a riddle. What can you never answer yes to? That's the question right there. Ghost 77 says we raise money for motorcycles for missionaries. Now, that's another point that I got to make there. If something has to do with death and all the other stuff or whatever else it is, it's A-okay. It's not like people just throwing money in super chats just to say that, hey, this is what I got going on. Because let me show you this right here.
Certain channels in YouTube, and this is how it works. They charge you money. You go in and drop a $50, $60 super chat. They're following the money. They're not there to be your friend. What you're doing is you're dropping super chat to this channel who might have 50, 60,000 people. That's a big community. They got other people within that community that has 40, 50, 60,000 people. They all work together. So what they do is you find these channels, you talk with them, and they basically tell you, look, you come into our channel, you drop us 50, 60 bucks every couple of days. What we do is we take that money and we split it up amongst our community, and we say, okay, we're going to pay our community to go sit in your lives to boost your numbers. We're going to pay people certain channels in YouTube, and this is how it works.
Okay, so people, as you see, that was Nitro Freak, the king of the RCs. He was speaking with me right there because that's just what I'm talking about. I broke down that, and we interviewed 2 people who actually spent thousands of dollars on what else is going on out there. We do real research here on Hot Facts. Okay, let me get 1 second here. I'm gonna go ahead to double check on the gig machine really quick and get an update on if the kids are almost there and how much more time we got. Give me 1 second right here. Be right back. I'm gonna do it like this.
DoorDash app and notices the gig machine cherry picker has priority access, excluding him from potential gigs. Gig machine rides around the city of St. Louis, searching for Pedro at various food establishments. Finally, gig machine spots Pedro at Jet's Pizza and rolls up to him with a determined expression on his face. Pedro raises his hands in defense, realizing the gig machine is there to confront him about the priority access issue. Pedro takes a step back and tries to defuse the situation by explaining his side of the story. Gig Machine listens attentively, but still expresses his frustration about the situation, seeking a resolution.
Yo, you put me in my place? That's what you're saying online? Put me in my place? That's what you're saying? What you want to do, bro? You think you're the only one opportunist? Stop playing with me, dog! Stop it!
DoorDash app and notices the gig machine cherry picker has priority access, excluding him from potential gigs. Gig machine rides around the city of St. Louis, searching for Pedro at various food establishments. Finally, gig machine spots Pedro at Jet's Pizza and rolls up to him with a determined expression on his face. Pedro raises his hands in defense, realizing the gig machine is there to confront him about the priority access issue. Pedro takes a step back and tries to defuse the situation by explaining his side of the story. Gig Machine listens attentively, but still expresses his frustration about the situation, seeking a resolution.
Yo, you put me in my place? That's what you're saying online? Put me in my place? That's what you're saying? What you want to do, bro? You think you're the only one opportunist? Stop playing with me, dog! Stop it!
Oh, mic drop is in the building. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Jeff? Glad to see you here, man. Yeah, man, just waiting on, seeing if there was any more correspondence from the Gig Machine. So, he told me, we got to do it the 15 mark and the 30 mark. He is brand new. He is brand new to doing the interviews and StreamYard people. So we got to make sure that we deal with that. So clicking the link and getting set up and everything. So we're just making sure that he is all the way good. When you got kids, sometimes your kid don't want to go to sleep because he knows something is going on. You're like, oh, Dad, you about to go do something, huh? You about to watch baseball? Because y'all know he watched baseball. If y'all didn't see the video with the guy out there and they talked about baseball, and he surprised the hell out of me because he knew the batting averages and everybody playing. So he actually did that. So you do know you got to go ahead and make sure the kids are all the way there. So hopefully we're here and maybe the next 10, 15 right here. But we are here. Any questions that anybody wants answered before we do anything? Before he does go ahead and click that on out. He's Sam Lee. I was by Chandler and Mesa today. So Sam Lee is in Arizona. Jeff, he is in Arizona. I would like to say, Sam Lee, I'm sorry what happened to you when the herbivore thing and the shout outs, it didn't go your way, but you always represent and you show love for everybody else in the gig world. Keep doing your thing, Sam. Keep doing your thing, Sam Lee. Yeah, Sam Lee said, Jeff, I'm in Phoenix. There you go, Jeff. I saw you ask that question there. I'll go ahead and throw that one up there. Said, sup, Reese, my brother. People, I do a fist pump. I do a fist pump to everybody else there. You go ahead and get one of those. What did Jeff say? He said, this is pure comedy. I can't believe these YouTubers yelling and fighting in public. I'm dying. Yeah, that did happen, people. So, that's what we go get down to. But first of all, people, I want you guys to know that these interviews are not only here to whatever else it is that you guys may say that's why I'm here. I just want to know about that. How someone grows up, their family life, why they love this, what's their favorite this, what don't they like, all those things come out in these interviews. And you really get a better a better opinion and a chance to really hear from someone. So if someone rubs you the wrong way, or if you think whatever else it is about a person, when you get a chance to hear an interview with someone that is really asking questions that you may have wanted to ask and you never got a chance to, this helps their channel grow all the way around. And it's never a bad thing to expand your growth, okay? There's never a bad thing to expand your growth. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me go ahead. I see something lit up here real quick. Let me go ahead and do this. Give me one quick sec. Let me go ahead and double check.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts, hot facts, hot facts. 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 Hey, with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Sit back, relax, and listen.
All right now. Still just waiting on John. It should just be a little bit longer there. But while John is actually not I said John, Gig Machine, waiting on the Gig Machine. I saw John there. Well, it should be just a little bit longer for the Gig Machine. But I do have the link there. If I can have Dashing with John pop up on the screen really quick. Got to ask him a few questions. Brand new channel that's doing some great things, people. Let's go ahead and get some promotion time in for Dashing with John. He's approaching his 1,000 subscriber mark. Please do go ahead and subscribe. Dashing with John. He has a competition show with Dashing, the Dashing Investor. They do that daily. Go ahead and check that out. Either channel, the stream is going in. So, you know, if you're a Dashing Investor person and that's who you know, you don't even know John yet, go ahead and make sure you click because then you'll know about John. And the same thing, if you know about John, then click on John. And then if you don't know about the investor, you'll see him up there. And then you got the exact same thing back and forth. So the channel is great. Both channels are great. They're doing some really great things and they are trying to put their mark in on the gig space. He is right here as we speak. Dashing with John is in the house, everybody. I want to make sure that I get you up here. We're just waiting on. He told me in the email, he said I need 15 mark to the 30 mark. I want to make sure I get my kids to sleep. So that's where we are now. So hopefully anytime he does go ahead and, but he's brand new to the whole StreamYard thing too. So hopefully he'll figure out how to allow the mic settings and everything so that he can actually get on and do his thing. So that's what I'm waiting on there. But I got you on here and I want to call you on up. People, positive channel out there doing his thing. He has skits with his daughter. He dashes in real time and he has a challenge with the Dashing Investor. Now, there's no goal as an ending goal. They just go at it every day. So it's just an everyday sit, talk, ride, whatever happens, barbershop, banter, back and forth. That's what you get over there. Everything's welcome. Dashing with John. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the gentleman's channel if you have not. His name is there. John, I want to give you a little bit of airtime now. I want to give you a little bit of airtime while we got some people watching right now. Let the people know who you are. Let them know what your challenge is on what you do with the investor and all that. Go ahead. I'm going to give you the floor.
All right. What me and the Dash Investor do, we're both strictly DoorDash drivers. We don't do anything else. But it's more, we wanted to first just see how our markets compared and realize that it's kind of motivating and also driving to try to outdo one another. So yeah, there's a lot of shit talking. There's a lot of banter back and forth. We absolutely love interacting with our community. It goes from anything from just seeing how people are doing to talking to other dashers when they pop in, and also have other people joining us during our ride-alongs. We started Go Gig It was one person that came in. We're trying to build a community and build a brand, and our brand is kind of twofold. It's trying to motivate each other with riding with one another, pushing one another. You know, sometimes you get in that lull where you're like, man, I don't know if I can go anymore. Maybe it's a little slow or whatnot. And we use one another to try to push each other through it. And also, we just started something on Sunday, actually tonight at 7 o'clock. We went live kind of to recap our week and also tackle some topics in the gig in the DoorDash world, gig economy, whatever. Very interactive. People can pop in and discuss what we're talking about. But yeah, I mean, we're just trying to make it in this world, man. Like it can be monotonous doing this, so it breaks up the monotony 100% doing this with each other.
Right, right. Well, you are doing a great job, people. He is approaching 1,000 subs, and also, people, when you're growing, you want to get your watch hours up. So, people, go check out his videos. Go check them out. Watch the videos. The Investors is almost there. Go watch his videos. Let's help get him monetized. Let's help him get to fully legitimate in the space of YouTube. Now, people, we're working on John also. So please go ahead, watch his video, Dashing with John. Watch his videos. Let's help his watch hours get there before he's even monetized, or he can meet him at the exact same time.
Yeah.
So there ain't no waiting period. Help support a driver, a dasher, and a gig worker out there by doing the same thing. Okay? That's what you got to do.
Now back on this show, this has got to be the most highly anticipated interview you have had, at least since I've only been on here a little over 2 months, everybody. So I've been looking forward. I've been on you about getting this interview done for since this started.
Yeah, now from you, because he was skeptical at first, right? And I told him, there's people that are waiting for this interview, because when I went forward to make the docudrama series, to put it so that people can watch it and then you can understand, when someone's growing a channel, they don't understand what's going on. And I was letting them know that people actually want to get the interview in. And I've been trying to fight with this dude. I mean, he didn't diss me 18 million times. I mean, he didn't diss me 18 million times. I didn't came back at him. He didn't make shorts about me. I made shorts about him. I've been trying to hit him with Roy Jones counters and stepping to the side. I've been doing everything. And, so right now we are here, you know what I mean? He said, sounds good, everything. And, he let me know, I need this time for this time, bam, did all that and said he's good. So we're just waiting, because I know the people, this is one interview I only wrote down like 3 questions for. Okay. I only got 3 questions because everything else, since I've been covering the story and everything, it's like I'm about to be hopping back and forth with this dude. You know what I mean? So that's why I am excited that, he came through. But people, we do live in real life, and we know that anything can happen all the way up until. So trying to put the kid to sleep and all the other stuff like that, you don't know what's going on with a kid, won't sleep and all that other stuff. So you got to think as a parent now. So that's why I'm not even going to lie. I'm like, man, he ain't here yet. So what can I do to improv So I said, you know what? The best thing to do is call up a hot channel right now because I know he's watching. Let me call up John right now.
Yeah.
Let me call the new hot channel up here. Let John get his airtime in. So, you know, whenever he does get ready and he said he figured it out, I'll see it there. I'll tell John, hey, John, he's here. John will just hop off stage and then we go ahead and get it in. So
Yeah.
that's how I improv it, y'all. In case y'all are asking questions, what's going on? I am transparent.
Yeah. No, this is I'm going to be honest with you. This is the right time to do this interview because I think if you would have done it right in the middle of it or right as it was ending, it would have been hot for a minute. But I think the longer people went wondering what was his story, why it happened, people think this is fake. It's not real. I'm sure that's going to be one of your questions because Pedro, if you listen to Pedro correctly, he said in some of his lives, I seen this guy, I talked to him a little bit here and there, and before they even had their encounter. So when he says that, people are like, okay, well, they probably said, hey, let's do something here. We can make something happen. And I personally believe they worked themselves into a shoot. I think they were working together until they weren't. And then it went off script. Now, the Jets Pizza thing, I don't think that was really, I think that was just what it was. I mean, they both, one of them make their full-time money that way. The other one makes their YouTube money that way. So they're not going to risk losing their income personally, so to speak, by doing something crazy like that. But I think some of the shorts after that were 100% real on Gig Machines, because after that Jets Pizza thing, he got real serious real quick in some of his videos.
Yeah. And people, in case you don't know, LDA, the laziest dasher alive, is his brother, and his channel is up. So look, it's a family affair. If I plug one, I gotta plug the other one since they both in the same space. People, go ahead and check out LDA, the laziest dasher alive. And I think, you know what? I think he's really smart because you think of lazy, right? You think of no one want to do nothing and all the other stuff, right? Even when he does his shorts, you can barely hear him, and he barely talks inside the shorts. So he is really the laziest dasher alive on his videos, and I think that's people. I got a sense of humor that takes me back, and I understand some stuff. So that's how I took it right there. If I'm off, I'm off. I don't want to be off because I find it hilarious. So that's where I'm at right there with it. Go check it out. Go check out his brother, LDA, the laziest dasher alive. It is hilarious, y'all.
Yeah, that family's got some genius to it. I'll just say that. Like there is some genius to what they're doing. Again, I don't agree with everything they do, but they know how to market themselves. It just takes time to build your channel, obviously. Gig Machine kind of built up pretty quickly there for a little while with his little beef with Pedro, obviously. Then kind of leveled out. And then he did exactly what I think all of us do. We sprinkle a little bit of our real selves into our channel. You know what I'm saying? You come out with the heat, and then you get them hooked with the heat, and then once you got them hooked, then you can give them a little bit of you, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's harder to come out and give them you without the hook because everyone has such a short attention span. Like, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people doing what we do. You got to give them something to hook them. Once they're hooked, then you can start sprinkling in what you want to do, like what you wanted to do to begin with. And we all know controversy drives this world. And that's exactly what happened. We got a little bit of controversy between two drivers who happen to share the same space. And it took off from there. And now he's doing other good things, like incorporating his kids and stuff like that, which is awesome. Because like most of us drivers, I'd say what 70%, maybe 65-70% of our drivers have kids, have
Right.
families, and we get it. We know.
Yeah, that's one thing there is a change in how he did his thing and all that other stuff. Let me go ahead and double check. I'm about to go ahead and bounce and double check. Use this time to be your own spokesperson for yourself, John.
All
Go
right.
ahead and turn in. Go ahead and turn into the dude that sell cars on TV
Yeah.
when you don't go to school because you fake like you was being sick.
Yeah. All right, man. Yeah, guys, thank you for joining. And like I said, I'm Dashing with John. I've only been doing this a little over 2 months. I would appreciate all the support you guys can give me, even if it's just with a subscribe. I'm learning how to do the editing stuff. And I just found my comfort on YouTube with my videos. I'm a funny ass guy, but I swear for like my first 20 videos, when that red light came on, it was like I froze and I couldn't be funny. I couldn't be myself. I'm finally comfortable, and I'm finally in my videos have become myself, and it shows in some of my videos. And yeah, I'm struggling right now, honestly, with my watch time. And it's not because I don't have good content. It's just because I'm still trying to build it. And YouTube is a crapshoot, man. Your audience is your audience. It's already tough enough because in the gig world, we're such a small niche on YouTube. So I appreciate all you guys very much. I watch a lot of you guys' channel. Mic Drop, I'm sure you're down in the chat. I can't see Rideshare Lisa. I've seen a little bit of your videos. I see you you subscribe to me, coming to my lives, and I go support a lot of the gig drivers, the gig people in the gig space, because I mean that's what you should do. And I like being on here, man. I like bringing you guys what I am. You get them?
Oh yeah. Time zone question. California, St. Louis, that's 3 hours. That's 3 hours or 2.
2. That is 2 hours. Because Virginia is 3 hours. Me and you are 3 hours apart. Yeah, Missouri is in the central time because we're on the eastern. St. Louis is central, and you're Pacific.
Okay. No, I'm running through something right now. So I told him at the 6 p.m. mark on PST should be the 9 p.m. your time. We said good because originally he told me 7 for 9. When I told him I'm on PST and I thought he's on EST. So therefore it goes there. So hopefully, but my communications there, and I even went to his channel there and left him some things there. So hopefully he got the notifications. He sees the stuff there. So all I'm doing is just waiting to see when he's gonna go ahead and click on now.
God, I hope he does. I can't wait
Yeah,
for this.
yeah. I hope he does too, because I'm like, man, we set it up. I hope he does too. Because well, this happened one time with Torp. My first interview with Torp. Torp is in Kentucky, and the time zone thing, he agreed to it, but then he didn't understand on some things, and so we had to I was up like this, then had to stop it and then wait until he was ready, and
Yeah.
then I did another one when we actually had to do it like that. So
Yeah.
right now I'm just waiting right now. I'm just waiting right now. I'm
It's
just
worth
waiting right now.
it's worth it. As long as it happens, it's worth it.
Yeah, hey, that's why I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. That's why I'm like, hey, he gets on, gets on. We'll go ahead and make it cracking because I got so much I wanna go into baseball because he's a diehard Cardinal. I mean, he's a diehard Cardinal fan,
Yeah.
and I'm a Dodger fan. So we don't want to see the Cardinals or the Phillies in the playoffs at all. We're gonna we run into them, and I want to talk that baseball stuff too, because whenever you see someone pull over someone on the side of the road to start talking about the Cardinals, you know what I'm saying? Just I said, yeah, he's a real one. He's a real fan. He's real St. Louis. He's actually St. Louis for real is what I would say. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's St. Louis for real.
No poke at the other St. Louis guy. No poke at the other St. Louis guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Look, no shots fired. Look, we got people that are in LA their whole life, but they're not a bigger LA like LAer than I am, and even a Laker person. I'm a Laker. No way in the world they are. They don't understand the levels or how it works. They understand like rah shish kumbah. I'm bam bam bam. You know what I'm saying? I am really from. So that was no shot, but this guy lives and breathes St. Louis. He wears the baseball jersey every day.
Yeah.
Like he's ready to go hit. He's ready to sign me up, coach. I'm ready to play catcher. I'm in there.
Yeah. He's definitely got the energy, and he's got some realness to him that for good or bad is a good. It's nice to see the real. Like you see a lot of real in him, and some of it not so good, but some of it not so bad either. I mean, I like him. And that's just me being me. I like him a lot. I don't agree with everything, but his energy has won me over.
Can't deny it, huh?
No,
cannot deny it.
No, I mean it's just it goes through the screen, and that's not fake. You can't fake energy. You can't fake that charisma, and he has he has it. Now everything else that goes with it, some of that side shit, not so good, but at his core, he is an energetic, charismatic dude. And if you have those two things, you can go a lot of places in life, especially on YouTube.
Right. And people, I'm telling you, like, there's some channels out there that have it's crazy. You'll see channels and they'll start off their YouTube channel with buying all of the effects and all of everything, and then you'll meet someone like you'll see a channel like his. He just out there just going hard. He didn't go spend $5,000 on setup equipment and all this stuff. He just said, "Give me a phone and let me go." That's all he said.
And his stuff ain't pretty, but it is effective. I will say that, like, compared to other people, even including myself, that have the glitz and the editing and all that stuff in my videos. I have all that. He's got a phone. He hits record and he goes, and that's it. And it works. And that doesn't work for everybody, but it works.
Yeah, it don't work for everyone, but you got that in you too. John, you have all the way that in you. And this is why I tell people that if you start a channel, you got to use every aspect about you to bring it and show it, because someone will go ahead and relate to it, because that's the realness of who you are. You know what I mean? Everyone can know what you're doing as far as like, hey, well, I think he did that just for the show. You know what? You were damn right. That was for the show.
Yeah. I mean, you have to know what you're doing. You have to be smart, but you have to stay within yourself. Like I'm a shit clowner. I'm funny as hell, and I just say some off the wall type stuff. And I do that in my everyday life. I do that on my lives. I do that in my videos. I do that at the supermarket. I do that in person at the checkout. Like me and my wife be cracking on each other at the checkout, and the person in front of us at the self-checkout listen to us laughing, cracking up, shaking their damn head, just like, who the hell did I just check out at the grocery store with. Like, just
Oh yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah. Hey John, have you heard of a palindrome? Do you know what a palindrome is?
Yeah.
Yeah, words that are spelled the same way, frontwards and backwards.
Yeah.
All right, all right. So I went through some words, and some of these words, I was like, man, some people won't. And I wanted to ask him. See, look, I got palindromes in here waiting to ask him about some. I got palindrome stuff right here. But look, I do riddles and stuff, and this ain't a riddle right here. I want to ask you because Johnny Kneecap said race car. Yes, race car is on the list. Race car is on the list. You know what? Let me read down the list before I go ahead and give John what I'm gonna ask him. Okay, let me give you a list of all the palindrome words. Bib, none, madam, race car, civic, deified, Hannah, minim, mom, noon, radar, refer, rotator, saugus, okay, solus, pop, peep, sis, redder, kayak, stats, dude, 10-et, and wow.
Damn. You don't even realize some of those are palindromes when you think about it, like until you point it out.
Yeah. So all of those are there. So, but now my next thing, I want to go ahead and give you that first because I got all this stuff ready. This is something that a lot of people don't understand, and they come up and try to make up an excuse for. All right. So here it is. If a woman, let's say, if she opens her door and she's in her bra and panties, she'll feel like she's naked if, let's say, someone knocks on the door, right?
Yeah.
How come they don't feel naked when they wear a bikini?
Because of no, that's easy. Well, not easy, but it's because what it's labeled. If you labeled underwear and bra as a bikini, it's a socially acceptable and unacceptable thing. Because you're right, at the crux of it, underwear and bra are the same things as a bikini. It's just the labels on the two. If you were to label the bra and underwear as a bikini, you'd be seeing people at the beach hitting that all the time. If it could obviously protect the water, because there is a difference like that too. I mean, there is a little bit, I guess, more thicker stuff with the bikinis than I guess your regular bra and underwear. But I guess my point is it's almost the same thing pretty much, but it's because one's labeled as, hey, you go on the beach with this, and the other one is that's got to be worn under your clothes or at your house when no one's there.
Now, secondary question is, because the labeling, they'll say the labeling is this and that. Does the labeling change how a criminal thinks? Do you get what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
Does the labeling change if someone, let's say we got Richard Ramirez out here, the Night Stalker. Does the labeling make him not be Richard Ramirez, or does the labeling make him be? Do you get what I'm saying here?
Yeah. No, I think he is what he was. It was going to do. I don't think the labeling had much to do with that. But I know where you're talking. I know where you're going there. Yeah, I don't think the labeling
Because
had
check
much.
it. If somebody has to register, right?
Yeah.
If someone has to register, are they giving them a test? Do they know the difference between swimwear and underwear before they let them out to go register to go live?
No.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Now do you see what I mean?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, you get it now. You get it now, see? People got to register. You go send them right back to jail because there ain't no separation in the two. You see what I mean? They go back and go to jail for see? That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked that question there. You know, anybody else out there, just think about it. You know, it's one that you can go back and forth on all day.
Yeah.
You may be good. The next 5 seconds, you be like, nah, I'm going to change sides over here real quick. And then you're going to be doing this all day long because, like, it's the same thing.
Yeah. No, it is. It'll have you thinking. It'll have your brain running. Like, and you're right. Like, one minute you'll be like, nah, it's this way. And then maybe you sleep on it and you're like, I don't know. I think it might be the other way now.
Yes, sir. Well, look, John, I want to thank you for coming on up. Gig Machine, people, I don't overdo. So I gave a period of 30 minutes past the time from the 15 mark to the 30 mark, which is a full 30 right now. And I went all the way over right now to a full hour and some change right now. I will not keep you guys on that interview, but I do see that there is someone that has something to say to me. So probably not going to get this interview done. Don't know what happened. He's been back and forth as prompt and into with everything else there. So, you know, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to have you guys waiting on that. But I got Port Monkey in the house. He wants to hop up here, and I want to go over some specific topics going on around the world, and let's get his point of view from Australia. So go ahead, click the link. I'll bring you on. And then we'll go over some things about what's going on in the world, and then we'll go ahead and go from there. So I do see you there. Well, I'm ignoring you in the chat because what you're saying has nothing to do with what the title of my show is about. So therefore, you all the way will get ignored. But now, okay, I see you're here. I want to go over some topics or go over a couple of things happening in the world, and I want to get your full understanding and some things on. And I do see you up here, and so I want to ask you about this war right now. Do you think that we are going into World War III? I would like to get your insight on the Ukraine issue. I would like to get your insight on the Israeli issue, and I want to get your insight on Putin's NATO warning.
Hi guys. Hi Robert Reese. Is this the reason you've been calling me out to talk about this? Like this very weird topic change?
Oh no. You're on Hot Facts. This is what I do. So I talk about things like this.
Okay, but you were telling me to come out here. You're telling me to come on other panels to talk to. Then you reneged on that.
You didn't show up to Chaotic Truth. I was on
You
there.
messaged me at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you find a way. You find a way for Necro, and you find a way for Eli and Torp. I thought you may have found a way to hop on a panel and talk about some real stuff also. I guess trolls don't know how to do that.
Well, you're being a bit unfair here, Reese.
No, I'm not being a bit unfair. No,
I'm not at your beck and call.
No, I'm not being a bit unfair. I'm giving it to you how you give it to other people. You told me, I called you out, I tagged you, I put it on up there. You did not show up to be on Chaotic Truth, where we were up there speaking about some real good stuff. You never showed up. Trolls don't show up to real conversations. So now I invite you on. You are here. I would like to hear your sentiments on how do you feel about us, the world, because you're in Australia, part of the world, going into a huge world war. I want to get your sentiments on Ukraine and Russia. I want to get your sentiments on Israel and Iran with the U.S. and get your sentiments on Putin's on what he gives his warnings to NATO. This is what I talk about, not that troll stuff. So let's see where you at.
This feels very disingenuous, Robert. Well, this isn't why I was called up here.
Well,
this
no,
isn't.
my audience does
No.
not
This is
feel
between you and I.
disingenuous. This is when you catch a troll in the headlights, like a deer in the headlights. I want to hear some real stuff. So no trolling. Let's get to real stuff going on.
But that's why you brought me up here. That's why you brought me up here. You've mentioned nothing about the war or any geopolitical issues.
No,
you've just brought it up here now.
I just asked you what you think about them, so I'm waiting on you to reply. Then
you're diverging the issue.
Once you
you're
are
diverging.
done, look. Once you are done, I will talk. But all the points, I want to know about how you feel about the world, that we might be going into a huge world war. I want to get your opinions on Russia and Ukraine. I want to get your opinions on Israel, Hamas, and Iran. And I want to get your opinion on Putin's threats to NATO. I want all four of those answered, and the whole floor is yours. I'll stay quiet.
You don't get what you want, mate. You get what we agreed on. You can't change a deal after it's been made.
But you never showed up. But now you're here. I was talking about this stuff. Look, I was talking about other stuff in real life and religion and everything on Chaotic Truth. We're not talking about that. So we're going to talk about this since you ducked that one. You're not ducking this one unless you are a fake troll.
I said,
you are the biggest of the fakest trolls. Look, no. Look, real trolls don't have nothing to say. That's why I brought you up.
I do.
Let's talk about some real stuff. I'm waiting on you for your reply. Now I'll talk when you're done. The floor is yours. I'm not going to talk over you. Those are the rules on Hot Facts. Welcome to my show. The floor is yours.
Okay. Well, to continue, I'll gladly give my political opinion. I don't know why you'd want an opinion from a monkey, but afterwards, I'd like to talk to you about the reason you've been calling me out and the reason I'm here.
Well, there was only one day from yesterday, so in 24 hours, I'm doing it because of what I just said. There's no other answer. So now you're here. So now you ain't got to ask me about 24 hours because we're right here. The floor is yours.
It was about 12 hours ago. Oh, well, look. You messaged me at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you've had a cry that I didn't wake up and and I'm not at your beck and call.
You left the comments, and then I replied. The floor is yours. Let's keep it a buck. Don't lie.
I'm just here to seek an apology for the disgusting things you were saying yesterday on another panel.
Oh, it's not disgusting. If you think that raising money for something is wrong, especially someone that is past, suck my dick. I said that, I mean it.
That wasn't the issue. You twisted it into that. That wasn't the issue. You twisted it and played victim.
First of all, you don't know anything. You're in Australia, mate. Everything that you are hearing is rubbish. Everything, mate. Let's go ahead and keep it a buck, mate. Whatever you don't know, mate, you can't come over here and think it's brilliant, because it's not. It's not.
Well, do you think it's okay? Do you think it's okay?
You cannot put Australian thoughts in American speech. It don't work because you don't know nothing. Even though you're an A and I'm an A, your A is not as good as my A. So unless you understand, don't speak, mate.
Do you think it is okay to wish death upon other people's kids?
Well, that never happened. I want you right now.
Don't make me pull the recording up, dude. Don't make me pull the recording up. Don't make me pull the recording up.
Yeah, pull it up. Pull it up.
All right.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
I'll have to give you a timestamp.
No, you pull it up and play it. I was on there. This is what I said. I hope none of you have this happen. I hope none of you lose a child and everything else like that. I said that stuff. You just listen to Thunder, mate, because that's who you believe into. You believe in the coalition, mate. You guys
were being passive aggressive over there. You were being passive aggressive
over there. You believe
what's the coalition? Mate. What's the coalition? What's the coalition?
You and Thunder are the coalition, mate. You guys are the coalition. You guys don't even like
I don't even know the guy.
Mate. You throw Aborigines in the bin, mate. You throw Aborigines in the bin, mate. You don't respect the
Why is this a race thing? Why is this a race thing now?
It's a race. It's not a race thing. I'm just telling you. Here in America, we got it here. Over there, you got Aborigines. I'm keeping it a buck. I want to bring your trollism out. I'm educated. Now let's get back to you giving your explanation and your thoughts about what I said. Us being in a huge world war that might happen, Russia and Ukraine. I want to go over the Israel, Iran with the US being there. Then I want you to go over Putin's threats against NATO. That's it.
Pure delusion with obfuscation and deflection. That's all you are, Reese. Like,
Okay,
apologize for
no,
wishing
here's
death. Apologizing for
look,
wishing death on people's kids.
you're doing a great job by not answering anything. I give you a great job on
That
that.
wasn't the reason I
But
came up.
but
Look, if you want to come up,
you were not ready. You were not ready for these questions. This is why I do news, G. I got many more for you. I got many more for you that I'll fuck your brain up with. This is why I do news. You better step your game up, mate. Step your game up, mate. You step your game up, mate. Step it up. You're not dealing with Torp.
I'm stepped up. I'm
Torp
here.
don't talk like this, mate. Torp don't talk like this, mate.
Torp has more interesting things to say than you do.
You can say that. I'm getting to your brain. Your brain sucks because I just put you down to being just a regular person, and you are a troll. If you can't answer anything, all you do is troll. So whenever I see you in a place and I am up there, nothing you say will work on me because I just killed you. Now have a great day.